What's going there, guys? My name's Greg Penny. I'm the head bartender here at Umbrella Bar, and if it wasn't for this blasted virus, I would be mixing your cocktails tonight at Martini Madness, but unfortunately we're gonna have to make the best with what we've got. So that's why I'm here. I'm here to show you how to make 3 drinks, the ingredients of which were provided in your basket by our lovely donators. And we're just gonna jump right into it. We're gonna start with something pretty traditional. It's the dirty vodka martini. Now, whenever a guest orders a martini off me, you have to ask a whole bunch of questions, whether they want it dry, whether they want it dirty, whether they want vodka or gin, a twister with olives. Martini drinks are very specific, and so you gotta be very attentive to what these people want. So that's what we're gonna do here today. Now, since I guess I'm the guest in this scenario, we'll make it the way I like it. First, you wanna chill a glass, because nothing worse than a cold martini in a lukewarm glass. I'm gonna start with that. Now, another thing to note, we'll be shaking this martini. Now, most martinis you want to stir, but when you're using olive brine, like you do in a dirty martini, because it's such a strong flavor, you're going to want to dilute it a little bit more than a stirred martini. So we're going to start with some vodka. Now, since the vodka is the star of the show, we're going to use a lot. We're going to do 3 ounces of TAG vodka right here. Add your brine. Now, this is really personal preference. Some people like a lot of brine in their dirty martini. I have a friend actually that likes 1-to-1 ratio. To me, that is not even palpable. So we're going to do 2 to 1. So 1.5 ounces of olive brine here. And now there is an optional ingredient you can throw in as well. Dry vermouth is something you can use. I find dry vermouth gets really washed out by the flavor of the olive brine in dirty martinis, but I do like it as a rinsing note. So what we're going to do is we're going to dump this, and we're going to give it a little rinse of dry vermouth here. All that does is really just, you coat the glass, you roll it around, and then it adds an aromatic feature. Just a little background note. So you're just going to give it a little swirl. It's okay if you lose a little. And dump that on the side here. And then you're going to shake. I've heard some people say that there's a specific method to shaking, like you do it to a foxtrot or something. I think that's just pretentious, so I've never noticed a difference. So you're going to shake it for 10 seconds, give or take. When you shake, you're diluting, and you're killing, and you're aerating. So you're adding air to the mixture as well. Now, this is why you wouldn't want to shake a dry martini, because it's just gin. And gin and vodka are very fragile spirits, and you don't want to bruise them. So what we're going to do now is double strain after you shake it. Double straining is important so you don't get any ice chips floating on the top of your beverage, which is amateur hour. Here you go. And now garnishing. So you have a couple options here. Obviously, olives are the first choice. I like to express a lemon peel over the top as well, though. The bitter oils in the lemon really give it a nice aromatic feature. And just another layer of flavor here. So you're just going to express it over the top. You're going to see those oils go right in there. Going to make a little sparkle on the surface of your drink. You're going to discard. And then olives on a pick. Now, because martinis are pretty simplistic in appearance, I usually like to use, your very best glassware, your very best garnishes. That way, at least the guest has something else to admire besides the drink itself. So a few olives here on a pick. Always do it in odd numbers. That's just a superstition thing. So I like to do 5 on these wee little picks here. And here you go. Dirty vodka martini with TAG vodka. So that's the first one for you. Now get started and get drinking.